Okay, so we are doing today's 36-week update from the car because that's just what we're doing. My husband works nights, so we leave the house in the mornings usually so that we're not loud and he can sleep, blah, blah, blah. You guys have heard me say that before. If you're new to my channel, hi, welcome. My name is Kara. I am pregnant with baby number 2. And I've got another one back there. So today is my 36-week update. Yesterday I turned 36 weeks and I had my doctor's appointment. So basically I'm just gonna go over everything that I went over with my doctor while we were there, because there was quite a bit we talked about because I hadn't seen her. Well, I hadn't gone to the office for over 3 weeks, and I was meeting, so I see midwives, but I'm having a C-section, so I had to meet with my actual doctor to talk about like the surgery and everything like that. But first we'll go ahead and do the stats. So 36 weeks, baby is as big as a papaya, 18.7 inches and 5.73 pounds, so almost 6 pounds, which is crazy to me. So let's go ahead and start with how much weight I've gained, because I get that question pretty frequently. You guys must think I'm really big. I have gained 37 pounds so far, which is fine. I have 3 more weeks, so I wanted to stay at 40, so it looks like we'll be staying there. So I've gained 37 pounds, which is fine. So yesterday, the first thing that I had to do was get my Strep B test, which if you don't know what that is, they have to swab your cooch and your butt and it's not fun, but you have to do it because if you test positive for it, they have to like take care of baby differently. So she did that, and she did check me. So I'm 1 centimeter dilated, but thick. So basically she wanted to check me so that when I go in next week and she checks me again, whoever checks me again, they can see, like, if say I'm 2 centimeters next week, they're like, okay, she's been progressing. Her contractions have been doing this over the past week. So I need to, like, you know, be prepared, whatever. So 1 centimeter dilated, which is normal. It's not like, oh my gosh, she's dilated, but I am a little bit. And then she measured my belly. It's measuring right on track. She also did a quick ultrasound, which I've really only had one other ultrasound when I was 20 weeks. And that was like the anatomy scan. So I was like excited to get an ultrasound, but she did it really quick because the main reason she was doing it was just to see the position of the baby, which doesn't really matter that much when you're having a C-section. But she said, like, it's good to know if the baby is breech. Which she's not, she's head down, but she did like look at the like she had the camera right on her face, so I could see her chubby little face, but it was just a normal like 2D ultrasound, so it wasn't like I could really make out what she looks like. With Reese I had a 3D ultrasound, but I couldn't this time because of COVID and everything. But she also did tell me that I have an anterior placenta, which I really didn't realize, because a lot of times when you have an anterior placenta, you can't feel the baby kicking for like a while, and I felt this one kicking really early, so it kind of surprised me. There's usually no problem. Like she said, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with having an anterior placenta. That should be fine. It's just something to know about. But so she found that out. So we did all that. We did the ultrasound, and then we were talking about my blood pressure. So you guys know that I had preeclampsia with Reese. So the main concern this time is getting this baby delivered before I develop preeclampsia. So my blood pressure was perfect when I went in. Normally at the beginning of my appointment, it's like sky high, and then they take it again at the end and it's better. But I swear to you, I've been drinking Ningxia every day for like over a month now. It's Young Living's like antioxidant drink, and I swear it's like leveling out my blood pressure. I mean, there's no telling if that's truly what's doing it, but I feel like that's the only thing that's really changed, because I still, you know, get stressed out and anxiety, but it doesn't shoot my blood pressure up like it did before. Because she did tell me that on paper I look like a chronic hypertension patient, whatever, which I already knew that. But She wants me to be taking my blood pressure at home every day so that if I do get one that's a high number, I can monitor it, and then I can get into, I can go into the office, and if I do have preeclampsia, we can go ahead and deliver the baby before I get really sick like I was last time. So I didn't take mine this morning. I forgot. I'll take it later. But I've been feeling really good. I'm not feeling like ill or anything, but you can get it and not feel ill. So we're just like watching that, but we're not like super worried. But then we started talking about surgery and everything, and she's like, I'm scheduled, I have a time and everything. She gave me my thing of wipes, which before the night before your surgery, you like wipe yourself down with these to prevent bacteria during your surgery, which if you go into labor on your own, it's not a big deal. It's just like better to do it to help prevent against bacteria better. And then we were talking about COVID, and now I'm only allowed to have one visitor, which, yeah, you see the doggies. I'm only allowed to have one visitor, which is my husband. He can't leave. Their cafeteria is closed. He can't leave and go get me food. They said we could probably have food delivered, but they're like, just bring your own food. Like, what the? Like, after you give birth, you want to have that good first meal, and I want to have my Starbucks every day because I'll be in there for like 3 or 4 days after surgery. But whatever. And then I have to get tested 2 days before surgery. Anthony does not have to be tested, but I do. I don't know why he wouldn't have to be tested, but we did talk about that. That's just like the new stuff with COVID. It's kind of annoying because Reese isn't going to be able to come meet her sister in the hospital. Whatever, I already knew that. I already like prepared for that. So maybe it'll just be nice to have just the baby to, you know, bond with for a couple days. And Anthony, he's not gonna be able to leave. Last time we were in the hospital, I was in the hospital for 5 days with Reese because of complications. He literally left and like went and rode dirt bikes one day because I was just like, go, like take a load off, go do something, but he's not gonna be able to leave at all. So that was everything that we talked about. She said that everything with me looks good, the baby looks good. So basically we're just like, I don't feel as much like I'm gonna go into labor like I was before, so I'm just gonna kind of watch my contractions, and we'll see next week when I go into my appointment if they've been like doing anything. Basically we were just like signing papers, prepping for surgery, which is so crazy. Literally they scheduled my post-op appointment. Like, that is so wild to me. And then I was like, am I allowed to bring my baby to my post-op appointment? Because I'm not allowed to bring anybody to my regular appointments. They're like, yeah, we'll sign off on the baby. Like, obviously you will. Like, what? I'm just not gonna bring my newborn? I'm trying to think. One thing that has been happening that's been annoying is heartburn. Like the other night, I woke up to go pee in the middle of the night, and it was literally like acid just like came into my mouth when I stood up, which is disgusting, but oh my gosh, it was like so gross. And with Reese, I had a lot worse heartburn. This time it hasn't been so bad, but now it's like there's literally no room, so I can just like feel it. That's the only thing that's like really miserable for me. Everything else is fine because she's dropped so low that it's not uncomfortable, which I wish I can show you. I'll do a belly shot, I guess. All my other symptoms are mild. Like, I feel way better than I did at like 33 weeks, like 32, 33 weeks. I feel good. I feel like I can keep her in for the next 3 weeks and I'll be like fine. So let me show you the belly. Just sitting here in my car. It's pretty large, but I think that if you guys didn't see my what's in my hospital bag video, I just posted that yesterday, so you guys should go check that out. We are just prepping, getting ready for baby, and hopefully my house is like ready for baby to come home in like by this weekend, so we'll see. Yeah, 36 weeks. We have 3 weeks to go because I'm delivering a week early. Can't believe it. You guys always know that if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments and I will respond as much as I can. But thank you guys for watching all my updates, and we're gonna have a baby here pretty soon, and it's crazy. I need to get all my vlogging stuff ready to go because I do not want to miss that. I didn't get to do that with Reese, so I really want to be able to like capture this. I already told Anthony, I was like, you're getting the camera and you're filming literally everything. I don't care. I will go back and like pick through it. But I'm gonna have him take it into the OR and everything. So I will see you guys later this week probably. Hope everybody has a great week, and yeah, I'll see you next time.